Look, life is full of opportunities, and contrary to what people believe, the saying that you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up, that is very true. I know nowadays there's a lot of things that go on where it kind of feels like you might not be able to be what you want to be when you grow up. But yeah, that's not true. You can. You very much can. You just have to want to do it. Welcome to Driving and Vibing. What's the vibe today? Today I want to talk about achieving your dreams, your goals. I think that's what we want to talk about, yeah. But there's a certain way you need to do that, right? So I'm going to open up by saying whatever, if you want to be something in life, you can be that. I know you're told that from straight from the gate, out of the gates, right? Growing up, your teachers, your parents, they say whatever you want to be when you grow up, you can be. And growing up, you realize that it might be a little more difficult to do that because you can't necessarily be, like, you can't be a transformer, a robot in disguise, right? Like, obviously, okay? Realistically, if you wanted to be a doctor, you could be a doctor. There might be some external forces that are going to try to tell you no. External forces being like other people, maybe saying that, oh, maybe you're not cut out to be a doctor, which is BS in itself. Or like, you know, the amount of schooling you'll need to go through, blah, blah, blah. There are so many stories out there that I have read and seen and heard that of people who, doctors specifically, are told they'll never amount to a good doctor, and they become one of the best doctors, like in their area or whatever, in their specialty. And it's just like and these people like don't do good at school, like in high school, and it's like, okay, doesn't mean they can't be a good doctor. Anyways, moral story is you can be what you want to be, regardless of what people think about you or say. Now take that with a grain of salt, of course. So when I was growing up, there was a couple things that, like, I wanted to be a pro gamer. That was all I really wanted to do. And I was told by everybody, gaming was completely different back then. I mean, it wasn't ancient ages ago. It was, what, 15 or 16 years ago when I first wanted to go play professional. There was really no, I wanted to play professional Counter-Strike. There was really no, like, there was no Twitch, there was no YouTube, there was like, all of this stuff didn't exist yet. So professional gaming really was not really put on the grid yet. Gaming was a thing, competitive gaming was a thing. Professional gaming, not very big yet. Not a lot of money thrown through that either. Not a lot of career opportunities, but I wanted to do it. And a lot of times I was told that I wasn't going to be able to. There's nothing here, and you know, I kind of let that, to an extent, I let that dictate where I went, and I kind of let it, you know, change my course and stuff. But what I'm saying is, I just totally lost my train of thought. I'm going to start with that. But so I allowed external forces to kind of dictate where I went or what I did. And there was a couple other factors that went into that. But a lot of times, you know, these external forces, like people, environments, places, whatever, are working against you. And it's just like, that's life, okay? But I wanted to be a professional gamer. I just didn't have the dedication to do it. Okay, so because I was letting my mind wander with, you know, what if, and this and that. Whereas I should have, like, you hear about these pro gamers. What I should have done was, you hear about these pro gamers who make it. That's what they do. They know they want to do that. They push and they do it, and they don't really care about anything else, what other people say. That was one of my biggest downfalls growing up. Was I cared what people thought. I cared what people thought. Knowing this now, I would have never done that. Like, caring what people think, who cares what people think? Whose life is it? It's my life, right? I should be able to do, within reason, I should be able to do what I want to do with my life. If I wanted to be a professional gamer, look, if I did it and I was still being a professional gamer now, pretty lucrative, right? You can't really predict the future, okay? So try not to let the external forces, including people, including family and good friends, right? Try not to let them get to you. We got to try to, if you want to do something and you really, truly believe that's where you belong, work for it. You can do it. You got it. You can achieve that goal. You can achieve that dream of yours. You can make it happen. You just have to try to minimize those external forces. Everybody and everything's always going to try to work against you, except for those rare few occasions where people are on your side. But you know, don't let people get under your skin. Biggest life lesson. If you like what you heard in this video, hit that like button. Greatly helps out the channel. Hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And I hope to see everybody in the next video, dreamers. And I hope to see some people watching these videos and end up becoming the gamers that they want to become. That would just, even one gamer that takes stuff from this video and turns it into fuel, the fire the fuel the fire, become a pro gamer. It's a W. It's a W in my book. Later, dreamers.